Thank you, David. Let's take a look at our start. Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Whiteside, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, Green and Davis in at the forward positions. LeBron and Bradley are the guards. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Ariza finds McCollum. Lillard outside. The three. Cans it from downtown.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
James, the bounce pass. Back to Davis. Kicks it out to Bradley. Shot clock at 2. Over McCollum. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
And Davis puts it in.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Los Angeles on D. 4-point game. To the inside. Kicks it out to Ariza. Just 4 to shoot. Over Green. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Cullen passes to Whiteside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bradley. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Here's LeBron. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Davis is really the total package.
Shots.
A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
To the paint, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 26 points per game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Will it go? That one's not going to go. Great D that time from James. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Bradley can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 4. The three from McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
LeBron passes to Howard. Anthony against Davis. Good D by Ariza.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
McCollum finds Ariza. McCollum feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And the wide open shot from Green. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Lakers?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Down low, Anthony. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And here is Howard. Back to LeBron. It's Bradley on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Trains the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Hassan Whiteside. Last year, getting it done. 7th in blocks, 9th in rebounding, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
Lillard with it. Now Green defending. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Damian Lillard third.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-5 run. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
Anthony kicks to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Bradley passes to Howard. Pass to LeBron. And the Lakers get it back. Trying to get open is Davis, and he gets it to go.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Pass to Ariza. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Whiteside, the pass to Ariza. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
Yeah, 5 already, Greg, and they've just been too casual, too much profiling out there to start the game.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Bradley. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Trailing here by 8. Anthony against Davis. McCollum kicks to Ariza. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
Free throw good from Trevor Ariza. Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staffs and scouting staffs, and plenty of micro-analysis to go around, but some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
Anthony, the pass to Lillard. Back to Anthony. Over Davis. A rebound by the Lakers. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Lillard finds Whiteside. And there's the pass to McCollum. Buries it from three-point range. McCollum's got 6 points.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Inside. Kicks it out to James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially and he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jared Dudley's checked in for Howard. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron. Pass to Lillard. Fires the three. They get it again. Passes it to Trent from past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Lillard against Rondo. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Good on the triple. And the Lakers lead by 5.
I think Caldwell-Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Over Rondo. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Rondo with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Davis. Swanigan pulls it in.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Pass to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Lillard. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, you know, when you give Caldwell-Pope any daylight to get his shot off, he's knocking it down. He's a gifted shooter.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Trent. Count it. Trent's got 5 points so far. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Rondo against Lillard. Now the pass to Davis. And it's sent back by Lillard. They recover it. Goes up again. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Anthony, Little out there with McCollum, and it's Simons in at the point. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to James. Over Trent. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Caldwell Pope. 8 points for LeBron.
You know, because James is such a consistent, confident shooter from the mid-range, you just can't afford to let him get comfortable.
Feeds it to Anthony. Little passes to Simons. McCollum outside. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot, and he gets the bucket.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
LA's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Caldwell Pope outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Off target from three-point range. Portland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. McCollum outside. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. He dishes it to Little. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Deep 2 from Anthony, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And Anthony drops them both. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. James outside. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's good. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
I love how quick he makes decisions. I mean, if a shot is there for him, LeBron is not going to think twice or hesitate. He'll let it fly.
And here's McCollum for 3. That shot misses. And the Lakers take it the other way.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
There's the steal. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Bounce pass Howard. Here's Kuzma. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
McCollum, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
To the middle, here's LeBron, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
One shot.
Free throw drops for James. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
6 on the shot clock, and it's McCollum off the drive. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And you talk about shot makers, C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Davis kicks to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jared Dudley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for Caldwell Pope. Bradley's checked in for Alex Caruso. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron. And Portland turns it over again. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Rondo passes to Davis. Poked away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Rondo. Good season for him last year. Last season, put up about 9 points a game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Count that one. Lillard's got 15 points.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
The Lakers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Clark, a lot of coaches like to run their offense through centers. Any names you can think of who you'd be comfortable running your offense through at that position?
Well, just because I've watched him and loved his game since locking into him, Jokic.
Yes.
Man, can he pass it. He can shoot it. He can score it inside. He's got such excellent hands and touch. He's at the top of the list. DeMarcus Cousins, big guy that can shoot it and pass it as well. And Marcus Hall is also in that list.
Yeah, you'd feel comfortable with any of those guys holding the ball, distributing the ball, wouldn't you?
No doubt.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Rondo dishes to Davis, shoots, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 9 points for Anthony Davis.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you, always has his head on a swivel.
Passes it to Ariza. Offensive rebound, right side, and Davis sends it back. It's stolen by Bradley. The dish to Rondo. Outside, Davis. Back to Rondo. Shot clock at 5. Bradley, that's for 2. Again, Los Angeles. Trailblazers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Whiteside finds Ariza. Here's Trent. He has 5. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Little's checked in. Ariza against Green. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Little passes to Trent. To the inside. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Whiteside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Green deciding where to go with it. Outside Bradley. Here's Davis, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 17 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Lakers call time here.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Rajon Rondo. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Portland with the ball. Trailblazers trail by 4. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron against Lillard. That's good from Howard on the assist by LeBron. And that's now 6 points for Dwight Howard. The pass to Whiteside. Back to Lillard. From the arc. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Lillard against LeBron. McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 14 points for C.J. McCollum.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Lillard.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Bradley kicks to LeBron. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Back to James. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. LeBron's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bradley. A stupendous finish in traffic. Bradley's got 4 points this quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Trailblazers trail by 10. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McCollum against Bradley. Tipped away. It's stolen by Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum. The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Davis.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Portland no good that time either.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers ahead. They lead by 12. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, and knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Ernie, the first half was all about Bron. Time after time, we see him taking over games. But to do it like this many years, it's unreal, Ernie.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
At the 2 and the 3, it's Bradley and Green. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's James in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Pass to Lillard. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Down low, here's Bradley. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 4 assists in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ scorer.
Passes to James. Shoots over Lillard. A shot by LeBron, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the basket by McCollum.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Howard. Back to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Outside Bradley. There's the pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Here's Howard. Lays it up and banks it in. Howard's got 10.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Lillard. Inside. Over LeBron. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Damian Lillard. And the Lakers call time here. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. James finds Davis. Five to shoot. Poked loose and stolen by Whiteside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. On the wing, James. Covered by Lillard. Floats it up for Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I think he's just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. No good on that one.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. James against Lillard. Right at the free throw line. He squares up and sinks it. 23 points for LeBron.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
On defense, the Lakers have led by as many as 14 points. The three from Bradley, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Trevor Ariza, how he performed last season. Put up about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Lillard finds Ariza, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And James picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And Lillard gets double teamed. Outside Anthony. Back to Lillard. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Passes it to James. Now Howard. Outside Bradley. Here's Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
McCollum passes to Lillard. Howard against Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Anthony left side. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for James. And here is Los Angeles now. They're leading by 8. Rondo kicks to Dudley. Back to Rondo. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Trent passes to McCollum. Here's Trent, guarded by Bradley. Anthony dishes to Lillard. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Trent can't hit. Lakers leading by 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his third foul of the game. Do you think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24. It goes now to the new number, 14 seconds.
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game, in my opinion.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Trailblazers on D. Pass to Green. Now here's Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. That's in there. Davis with the assist. That's 12 points for Dwight Howard.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Anthony against Davis. Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GN.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result.
Oh, what a dunk!
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Lillard against James. He hits Whiteside, top of the key. Back to Lillard. McCollum outside. And Portland again with the bucket.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Knocked away and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. You look at Green, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for LeBron. And a switch here also for Portland. Little's checked in. Anthony kicks to Little. And the pass to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Little from downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Little's got it back down to single digits for the Trailblazers.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Caruso looking for an opening. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Anthony, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Anthony. The Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the line. And he makes the first.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Swanigan, he's checked in for Portland. Reza comes in for Carmelo Anthony. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Down low, and stolen by Kuzma. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Outside Rondo. They get a hand on it. Kuzma outside. Lock at 6. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Pass to Caruso. No good with the triple. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Swanigan. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, and stolen by Lillard. Rondo against Ariza. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And let's take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers.
A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rookie season, an opportunity to learn the NBA game. He's hoping to take a larger role in his sophomore campaign.
Well, he had the whole summer to work on his game.
2 shots.
I believe he will take that next step forward in his development.
He's off on the first. That one misses.
In positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
That free throw, no good. A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
Pass to Trent. He kicks it to Ariza. Here's Swanigan. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Caldwell Pope against Lillard. Back to Caldwell Pope. For the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points. Rondo against Lillard. .11 feet away. Yep, that one goes. Lillard's got 13 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Portland, we've got C.J. McCollum. Little out there with Anthony, and it's Trent in at the 3, the small forward. Anthony can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Davis from outside off the mark.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
It's stolen by Bradley. Caldwell Pope outside. Knocked loose. Clock at 4. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Six on the shot clock. Pass to Bradley. Tries a 3.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the 3-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
The pass to Davis. Pass to Kuzma. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth, still in the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Davis with the block. Bradley deciding where to go with it. And it's Davis finishing it off.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
McCollum passes to Trent. Back to McCollum. Launches a 3. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Little gets the bucket.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And the dunk by James.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
Free throw good, James.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent. And every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Lakers leading by 11. Floats it up for Davis. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Anthony dishes to McCollum. Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Trent. Anthony kicks to Little. Shot clock at 6. And here's McCollum for 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Kuzma, that's good.
That's why me and so many others are so high on Kuzma.
Trailblazers trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Trailblazers. McCollum against Bradley. Here's Anthony, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers leading by 13. Bradley passes to Kuzma. And he banks in the layup. Kuzma's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That will be foul number 5 on him. Rajon Rondo's checked in for LeBron. The Lakers on D. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Anthony kicks to McCollum. The 3 ball. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Caldwell Pope finds Davis over McCollum. That's good from Davis on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Simons surveying the D. Softly drops in the floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Outside Bradley. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 15-point game. And stolen by Kuzma. Now Rondo. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Rondo. 5 to shoot. And good that time. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Yeah, how about the speed of Rondo there? Just terrific at getting in the lane and finishing at the rim. Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Green in for Bradley. And Portland with a change here too. Whiteside's checked in for Little. Both good from the line that time. Here's Rondo. Outside, Green. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 25 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Ariza passes to Simons. Back to Ariza. 6 to shoot. Here's Whiteside. Portland again missing. Kuzma passes to Davis. Stolen by McCollum. They're running. Here's Ariza, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, G, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And, you know, Trevor Ariza continues to have an impact on both ends, guys. An amazing defender and an excellent shooter, too.
And he sinks the second. A different look now for Portland. Trent's checked in, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Anfernee Simmons. Whiteside finds Ariza. Portland moving the ball around. Now Lillard. To the inside. Pass to Whiteside. Now McCollum. He's covered by Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. The Trailblazers rebound.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so McCollum nails both of them. Lakers leading by 12. Rondo bounce pass. Outside Green. The pass to Davis. Over McCollum, and Davis with the basket on the assist by Green. And now it's 27 points for Anthony Davis. McCollum outside, lets it go with a 3. Again, McCollum missing.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Pass to Whiteside. McCollum dishes to Lillard, and the officials call a traveling violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
LeBron's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Passes to Howard. Inside, and Green gets it to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
To the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by Howard. Can he keep it going? And again, it's the Lakers.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the basket by Lillard.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Pass to Howard. Kicks to James. They get a hand on it. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 18. But they get it back. The pass to LeBron. Green with the ball. Howard in the post. He's covered by Whiteside. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
McCollum outside. Whiteside finds Lillard. Now McCollum fires from deep. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Green with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. They get it back. Davis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Anthony.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Trailblazers trail by 17. McCollum outside. Pass to Lillard. Outside Ariza. No good on the three. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Green with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And a wide open look for James. Here's Davis. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Hassan Whiteside. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams, although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
And both free throws good for Davis. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Davis.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Ariza. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's LeBron. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's Davis on the wing. And they double up Davis. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. LeBron's got 32 points in the game. Passes it to Lillard. And a wide open look for McCollum. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
James right side. Outside, Green. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got it.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.